Good morning, lovely Taurus, and welcome to your May 2017 tarotscope reading. I'm here in the woods, it's early in the morning, and I was hoping to get some real inspiration, some real insight here when I'm close to nature, and that usually works quite well, as you can probably understand. I'm Taurus rising, so I have a lot of Taurus energy in me as well. So I've been shuffling for a little bit, concentrating on your energy, and hopefully the cards will align themselves very soon to see how you can make the most of the month of May. May is a beautiful month. We're heading from spring into summer, and everything is awakening, nature is awakening, everything is green, the flowers, the buds are out right here on Vancouver Island, here in BC, Canada, and hopefully that spring energy will manifest in you as well. Okay, let me see. I think we're ready. Taurus, here we go. Going into the month of May with this energy. The Two of Pentacles reversed. Now going into May with perhaps trying to balance yourself a little bit. When the Two of Pentacles reversed comes up, it shows a slight imbalance in several parts of your life, actually. It's not only about money, because, you know, Pentacles is usually money, resources, things like that. It could be health. It could be just in general, coming out of that winter, trying to really gain your balance, trying to get some solid grounding. So perhaps you're going into May focusing very strongly on regaining that balance, on stabilizing yourself. Because if you look at him, there's the ships in the background going up and down, and he's kind of dancing around. And when it's reversed, it means that there's a little bit of off balance. Not too much necessarily, but you're definitely going in, working hard on that. And that's good, Taurus. I think that's good. We have to stay in balance, especially when we're earthy, when the earth signs, it's very, very important to stay grounded and not feel like we're hanging up there somewhere in a situation. Now, topping that, the Star. Taurus, this is one of my favorite cards. So this and this together is actually very good, because it means that you're going into May with your higher vision in mind. You are a visionary, especially this month, Taurus. This is the card of the visionary. This is the card of never forgetting your higher goals and dreams, your purpose in life, what you're here to do. So this is really good, okay? Because a lot of times when we're out of balance, we kind of just struggle to survive, and we forget those higher goals. But you don't. And when you have that higher vision in mind, everything becomes easier. You take inspired action. So keep doing what you're doing, Taurus. And look at this card for a moment. Look how beautiful it is. She is balancing herself. She's pouring water into the pool here. And she's got two jugs. That for me, again, look at this. Trying to juggle the two pentacles, the two jugs of water, balancing with the vision. I think that's a beautiful card, absolutely. So I don't think you'll have trouble regaining your balance with that attitude, Taurus. Now let's see. Card position 3, underlying energies. The Eight of Wands reversed. Now that means a little bit of a holding back from moving forward too fast. And that can be good or that can be bad, all right? The Eight of Wands is a card that shows fast movement forward, that shows synchronicity in your movement, in your speed, right? And this means that you're not too fast. You're not going too fast, which can be good or bad for you, Taurus. It depends on your personal situation. Sometimes it's good to not jump right into things. Sometimes you have to make a leap, right? So underlying is for you somehow this being held back or holding yourself back a little bit, right? Okay, let's continue the recent past. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. Taurus, have you been feeling a little unsatisfied with some part of your work? Okay. The Seven of Pentacles talks about someone kind of looking at what they're doing, looking at their work, looking at their harvest, looking at their results, and saying, that's okay, but I'm not really that satisfied. I think it's time for a change, right? And this card being reversed means that you have definitely come to that point, but perhaps there's something you've missed. Perhaps what you have isn't so bad after all. Perhaps you've misjudged it a little bit, or perhaps you want to move on a little too fast. So it's interesting. This card reversed is always very interesting because it can have several meanings depending on, again, on your personal situation. Remember, Taurus, there's many of you. There is one card that has to embody all your energies, that has to be interpreted. So when you see this card, when you hear me speak, whatever your interpretation is for you personally in that situation is the one to go with. So feeling a little unsatisfied, having the urge to move on very strongly, perhaps looking back and seeing maybe you made the move too fast, or maybe you were very, very dissatisfied. You haven't been able to move on, you know, something along those lines. See which one makes sense to you, Taurus. Which interpretation makes sense. First of all, I'm going to just go card by card. Then we'll look at the whole spread and weave a story and make the connections. Okay, so now the next card is the overview for the month. And you've got justice coming up. Okay, wow. Taurus, this is a very strong card, and this is how you perceive the month of May. This is how you make kind of this is your expectation for the month. And the Justice card is really good. I think you're going into the month very strong. Look at this. The Star and Justice are already two cards that are showing the here and now, and you're moving forward into the month. So I think you're very strong. You've got your vision going. You've got a very strong sense of who you are, what is right, what is wrong. You know what to do. You're not wishy-washy. You're not like, oh, is this right? Is this not right? No, this shows very strong willpower. And this shows very strong knowledge of your position, knowledge of what is right for you, knowledge that you're going to stick to your values, that you're going to be fair and just to yourself, to everybody else. Okay, this is someone who doesn't make a lot of light judgment. This is someone who doesn't, who's not judgmental, so to say, because justice is the ability to look at people, at situations very clearly, and then make your choice and make your decision, right? So I think this is a brilliant card. This shows strength and determination on your part moving forward. Okay, so the next one, Page of Pentacles. Moving forward. This is the near future. This is your next step. Very interesting, especially with that Seven of Pentacles reversed in the recent past. And with the balancing, we've got 3 pentacles in that row. I got to show this to you. Yeah, I have to show this to you. This is very interesting. I don't know if you can see this. Look at these 3 cards in a row. Past, present, future. This on top of it, all right? The past, not being satisfied. The present, balancing things out, trying to get things into harmony. Pentacles as well, right? So this is definitely about job, money, health, those types of things. Pentacles is earth, right? And then the future, the Page of Pentacles, that means you are definitely going to make a change. You're going to find whatever it is you need to get into that balance. And I think you're going to go into a new project, a new job, right? Concerning anything to do with stability, money, real estate, health, anything to do with earth. So it's very interesting, this flow. And since you weren't so satisfied, and perhaps, you know, whatever this was that I talked about, and then trying to gain your balance, thinking, did I move on too fast? Maybe it is good what I'm doing. And then having your higher vision kick in, you know, remembering what's important to you, and then being able to make that decision very soon going into May. Making that decision. The Page of Pentacles is starting something new. He's found what he's looking for. He's found this beautiful, shiny new object. You know, he's found his new path to security, to wealth, to health. And he's looking at it and he's saying, wow, I got to study this. I got to move on this. This is what I've found. So I think that if you haven't already done so, you will find that which will balance you out, which will make you feel satisfied in your job, your health, your wealth, your groundedness, right? So look out for that new job, for that new project. If your health has had some issues, look out for that new method of healing, that breakthrough. So the Page of Pentacles in the near future is very, very good. So it's going to happen soon, okay? It's going to happen soon. So don't miss that. Don't miss that opportunity. Don't miss this, whatever it is that you will see and be able to grasp and move forward on. I think it's very good. See, the springtime, the spring of May, that spring energy is already manifesting in the spread. Let's continue here. Okay, now let's continue with your fears. I'm just moving the cards so you can see them better. Fears. The Seven of Wands reversed. All right. Here you go. Now, Taurus. I have Taurus rising. And sometimes we tend to hang on a little bit too much or a little bit too long to our whatever we're fighting for or fighting about. So this shows me the tendency to hang on, you know, like a dog to his bone, to whatever it is that you're hanging on to. Because look, he's on higher ground. He's very defensive. He's standing his ground. And reversed, it means, okay, it's time to like step back. It's time to step down. But as this isn't the position of your fears, maybe you don't want to step down. Whatever you've been holding on to, your position. Okay, think about this, Taurus. You're in a certain position, and you'll know what I mean. And you have a position. There's people kind of attacking you a little bit. See, these people are attacking him, these ones. And it's time to step down. It's time to, you know, ease up, say, okay, that's fine. All right, I'm not going to be defensive anymore. I'm not going to fight back anymore. I'm going to look for another way. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, Taurus. I'm like that too. I'm like, when I think I'm right, when I hang on to something, I'm like this sometimes. Very grim. But sometimes you have to just ease off. Sometimes it'll just be too hard to try to see it through, to try to fight it through. You don't have to do that. Whatever it is, the situation. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Think about this for a while. All right? Very interesting. Now let's look at the outside influences. Wow, the Ace of Swords. Oh, my friend the Raven is coming. He's flying right overhead. Can you hear him? Oh, he stopped now. Okay. In another video, I called the Raven and he came to me right in these woods. Anyways, Ace of Swords, to concentrate back on the card. The Raven flew over when I pulled this card. Okay, and for me, animals come to give me messages and signs. So Taurus, that gives significance to this card. It means that you will have huge assistance from the outside, from somebody. Somebody will help you reach your goals and be the winner in whatever you're trying to do. Maybe this easing up of that situation, maybe your higher vision, you know, your sense of justice too. Look at this. These are all, look at her. She's got this upright sword, and you've got the Ace of Wands here too with the upright sword. So Taurus, you're strong. This month is strong for you, and you're going to win. And look at this. This is very, okay, this is interesting. Okay, I gotta show these 3 cards. Wow, okay, I just got it. Whatever it is that you've been looking at and fighting for, you got to ease up a little bit and you'll win, all right? Some of you may be involved in a court case, in a fight, in a struggle, in a power struggle. Something is going on, Taurus, okay? And you've got to ease up a little bit, okay? You've been doing something that you got to change your strategy. You got to take a little step back. And you will win. You will come through. You will come through, okay? Whatever that is, you'll come through, and you will get that assistance, that help from the outside. You're going to have someone who will help you move forward with whatever that issue it is. A person, an organization, it can be anything or anyone. Divine intervention even. But it looks like this part of your struggle this month, you know, I mean, the Justice card, or when I saw that already, I had a super good feeling. I had a great feeling, you know, because you are someone, Taurus, you are someone who has a very strong sense of justice and fairness. You are fair and you are just. And, you know, it's going to come through for you. It will come through for you. So for those of you who this makes sense for, those of you who are having a little bit of some kind of power struggle, change that attitude a little bit. Just take a step back and say, okay, let's look. And then this will come through. This will come through, and you will find a way where you will win. This is brilliant. Okay, very good. Now let's continue with hopes and dreams. The Hermit reversed. This is an interesting one. The Hermit reversed. This for me goes a little bit with this one. All right. And to me, it shows a little bit of this attitude that you want to hang on to that, like I was saying, the dog with a bone, instead of perhaps being a little more fluid and intuitive. So, Taurus, this card is saying that your intuition has been giving you some messages and hints, signs, symbols. And you didn't want to listen to them because you wanted to do your own thing. I do this all the time, and it's so annoying, right? You got these red flags going off in the back of your mind. I mean, because the Hermit is very intuitive. He goes within, he listens to his intuition. And the Hermit reversed is like, nope, I'm not listening to my intuition. I don't want to do this. For example, you meet a new guy. He's really great. It's like, wow, kind of in love. But you have red flags going off in the back of your mind saying, don't do this. This is bad. This is bad. That's your intuition. That's the Hermit telling you, don't do it. And the Hermit comes up reversed. It means that you're saying, no, it's fine. It's going to be okay. No, I want to be together with this guy. And the red flags have gone off. So what red flags are you ignoring, Taurus? What insights that are coming to you are you ignoring? So meditate, okay? Go into your cave, get grounded, meditate. And you know, I believe we all have an inborn ability to recognize truth in our hearts. We do, okay? We might get confused and we might get distracted, but we all have this deeply within us, rooted in our heart. The Hermit, we have the ability to see within, to recognize truth. We have an intrinsic wisdom. So when this comes up reversed, it means, in this case anyways, that we are ignoring our deep inner whispers of wisdom telling us what to do. And it's so horrible because me, my friends, everyone I know, we do this all the time because we just say, no, we want to do this. And it's like a little child saying, no, I want to eat 10 pieces of cake, even though I know I'm going to throw up afterwards, right? So listen to that inner voice and it'll be good. Now let's see the last card and result. The Six of Pentacles upright. Very interesting. This is very, very interesting, Taurus. The first message I got was, this can go both ways. This month can go both ways. You can be him or you can be them, all right? It depends, okay? We have free will, Taurus. We have power over our lives. We have power over our outcome, okay? There's things that come our way, depending what decisions we make. We can either go up or down, all right? So remember, we are not doing any fortune telling here. We're seeing the energies that are coming. We're looking what would be good to do to get a good result. And let's be this one, Taurus. Let us be this one. Let us be the one who comes out, who has so much money to give that we can give all our relatives and all the charities and everybody who want as much as we can of our money, of our love, of our attention, of our advice. Okay, because this is another Pentacles card. So this month is a lot about that. It's about money, it's about your job, it's about your wealth, it's about your prosperity, it's about that which makes you solid and makes you able to live the life that you want, including health as well. So I think you'll come out like this one. You'll come out in a very positive way. Look at it, he's throwing money. He has the scales, he is in balance. So be that one, okay? Make it like that. And how? I think you've just found out. Whatever came to you, but I think you found out. Here, I'll show you the spread like this so you can see all the cards. Hopefully you can see them. Oh my goodness, all these. Anyways, this one, you have to listen to your intuition, your guides, your angels, you know, as well. Meditate, then you'll know what to do. Take that help from the outside, then it'll be good. You know, keep your vision up, okay? And continue to look for finding that balance, right? And stand your ground in your morals and the way you do things. And I think that easing off, you know, backing away for a moment at least, you know, recollecting your thoughts, looking at the situation, you know, listening to your intuition, and then taking the step so you can become victorious, letting, you know, recognizing who will help you, recognizing what the right thing to do is, which step is the right one, and you will come out like this person and not like these people who've basically lost, right? He's the winner. So I think this is very interesting. You're going to have an interesting month, Taurus. Very interesting month there. At the end of this, I'm going to take a picture from above, put the picture at the end of the video so you can see the spread like more clearly from above, all right? So stay tuned to the end and you can get a good overview. So Taurus, very interesting month. A lot going on. And I think your victory is going to come through. You're going to come through on top. But please take the advice that the cards gave you, because that's what we're here for. We're here to see what advice they can give us so we can make the right decisions and come out on top. Okay, thank you so much for being with me, for listening. I think there's an airplane going overhead now. We don't want the airplane, we want the raven. Can you hear it? Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm Natasha, your Queen of Wands. And if you like this video, please subscribe. If you hit the subscribe button and the little bell, then you will get notifications of new videos coming out. Please watch your rising and your moon as well and see which one makes sense. Sometimes all three of them have a play in your life. Sometimes just one of them, sometimes just one little message. But anything that helps us come out on top and reach our goals is good, right? So soon I'll have private readings opening on my website. So if you're interested, take a look. I think at the end there will be a little pop-up thing. You can click on it, go to my website. If not, it's in the description. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful month of May.